There are so many benefits to owning a Tesla. We're going to get right into it and give you 11 of the most popular reasons, benefits of owning a Tesla in this video. We can't talk about an EV without talking about, of course, the gas savings. And if you did not know, now the app will calculate how much you're saving on gas, and it already looks up the gas prices near you based on your region, and it'll tell you approximately how much you're saving per month and per year on your gas versus EV charging. So I save around $100 to $150 on gas versus charging per month, and that totals over $2,000 a year in that savings. Not only to mention the convenience that we're about to get into, the price that you're saving on gas versus charging is strictly unbeatable. And point number two, of course, you are going to have that convenience of charging at your house. And even if you aren't planning on charging at home, with more and more superchargers popping up worldwide, and especially here in the United States, you're going to be hard pressed not to find somewhere to charge on a road trip for your daily driving. I charge my Model 3 at my home, and I can tell you the convenience of charging at home or going to a supercharger, which has near a 99% reliability rate, it beats gas every single day of the week for that convenience. I can't talk about this one enough, which is why I'm including it in the top 5. Point number 3 has everything to do with the acceleration, and I have the slowest Tesla, the rear-wheel drive Model 3, and whether it's the Model 3 or Y, my brother has a Model Y Performance. I've driven in a Tesla Model Plaid before, and even the 5.0 instant torque out of the rear-wheel drive is massively impressive. So that acceleration will keep you safe on the road if you're merging onto the highway or trying to avoid an accident. That acceleration is really crucial, and it's so much fun to drive, unlike any other car, because it is instant as soon as you hit the pedal. Point number 4, Tesla safety. Now, Teslas are one of the most safest vehicles on the road if you were to get into an accident. And if you wanted to see my video of my very first Tesla accident, you can click right here after watching this video, and I'll go into a full explanation of what happened and why it happened. But I want you to listen to this. In the fourth quarter, Tesla recorded one crash for every 4.85 million miles when Tesla drivers were using autopilot. Let's compare that to a normal vehicle. There was one crash for every 652,000 miles in normal vehicles. So this has a large part to do with the safety of autopilot, which statistically is getting better and better, as we see here from the year prior, and also because of the cameras surrounding your vehicle. So unlike normal cars where there is no mechanism watching for traffic around you, a Tesla has cameras, so it's watching for near collisions or traffic or obstacles coming near you or impeding your path. So really promising to see. Tesla safety is a big winner. A Tesla is so recognizable. Point number 5, the design. Are you tired of seeing each and every year the interior of cars with all the buttons looking the same, and they change maybe the color of the trim, or now the grille is a little bit bigger, or maybe the handles are a little bit different in style? Well, Tesla has broken that boring mold and have came out with something completely modern and different and clean and very different. So this design of a Tesla is one of a kind that nobody can argue. If you like it, if you don't like it, this is brand new, something we've never seen before, and the first car to have all of the display removed and replaced with a screen. So if you're a big fan of modern technology or simplicity, you're gonna love this design on the interior and exterior as well. Point number 6, one that is of course near and dear to me, that is the Tesla community. So hopefully you have already or will soon be joining the Tesla community and other Tesla owners. There is no other car brand that has the culture, the fan base of this brand new technology than Tesla. Talk about breaking the mold. Tesla literally spends $0 on marketing. That's right, $0. So how do they sell record numbers? How do they overtake BMW as the most #1 purchased luxury brand here in the United States with spending $0? Well, it's the Tesla community, fans like you watching videos like this, which I really appreciate. And if you do appreciate Tesla content, consider subscribing. It helps the channel be seen by more people. I'm hoping to do this full time. And if you are considering purchasing accessories, check out those links down below. It does help me support my family and support the channel. I'd really appreciate it. The Tesla fan base is what keeps this thing running. Point number 7 is going to put money back in your pocket. There is little to no maintenance. I've driven my Model 3 near 35,000 miles, and the only thing that I purchased was a set of tires. Because I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, your Tesla will come with all season tires, so I wanted something a little stronger for the winter, so I bought winter tires. Other than that, I fixed a chip in my windshield that was covered by my insurance. So really, as far as maintenance goes, there's no oil changes. Your cost to charge your car, like I said earlier, is a lot less. This car simply requires little to no maintenance. Did you know that your battery uses braking power to charge itself or to lose less range through regenerative braking? So this is a process when you let go of your pedal, your car, your Tesla will brake for you. So what that means is you will spend less money on maintenance on those brake pads as well. So all in all, a really big benefit to your pocketbook. The maintenance on a Tesla is amazing. The excitement of a Tesla never stops, and I wanted to make this a specific point because I find every reason to drive my Tesla, and I've seen so many other people that follow on Twitter, the Tesla community. If you're not following me on Twitter, it's Frunk to Trunk, but the excitement that you get, you're gonna look for reasons to drive your Tesla. If it's a simple errand or you forgot maybe coffee or what have you and you need to run to the store, you're gonna jump in that car and find any reason to be the one to drive because it is so much fun. Take my word for it, and if you want to test drive it yourself to get proof, then I would highly recommend that as well. It is so much fun to drive and it never ends. We can't talk about a Tesla without talking about the over-the-air updates. So these are software updates that you download through Wi-Fi that make your Tesla even better. Whether it's new music features, new games that you can play on the infotainment center, or more improvements to the range, to the battery charging. There's been heating features that have been added to winter conditions. There are so many different things, and I would expect these every single month. Last year in 2022, I think I received around 13. So you basically get one every month, and this improves your Tesla. It's completely free, and all you have to do is download it to your car. I definitely want to throw this one in there as well. Tax credits, whether it's the state or the federal EV tax credit of up to $7,500 off of your tax liability becoming point of sale in 2024. This requires a whole separate topic. I've done videos on the federal EV tax credit under that Inflation Reduction Act. But what you need to know is if you do buy a qualifying Tesla, then you do get up to $7,500 off of your taxes for 2023 when you file them in 2024. Also, a reminder, do check out your state rebates as well. And sometimes your utility companies have rebates or discounts for charging. But right now, the Model 3, the Model Ys, they do qualify. Now the Model 3 rear-wheel drive is going to get $3,750. So that qualifies for less, and also the long range is expected to perhaps qualify for less as well because of its battery. Again, this requires a whole detailed conversation, but there are rules. Make sure your purchase qualifies. Let's move on to the next point. So last but not least, point 11, I want to throw this one in there because if you're a single individual, maybe you have a family, maybe you have pets, or maybe you haul a lot of gear, let's not sleep on the Tesla storage, because unlike gas vehicles, an EV has a frunk, much like Frunk to Trunk, the channel name. So you have extra storage in the front component of your car where a typical engine would be, and in a Tesla, there's actually storage underneath the rear trunk as well. You'll be surprised with how much you can fit in these components. There are side pockets built into the trunk as well, but it's surprisingly roomy. There's plenty of storage for my daily needs. So I just wanted to point that out. Don't forget about the Tesla storage. So let me know what you think about this list of 11 benefits. If you did like this video, subscribe. It helps more people see it, and drop a like so I know you're out there watching. Again, this is Matt from Frunk to Trunk. We will see you in the next video.